Today we are May 18th, 2025. It's a Sunday and it's late. It's very late. It's 11 p.m. and I am going through a scare, let's say. I am currently editing the the manuscript for my book, and I have felt very, very confident about the first part, which is chapter 21. Okay, it's the chapters I wrote during my 21st year. And now I am editing chapter 22. And I was editing this part and I was reading it kind of, and it just doesn't strike me as good. It really, I have these periods where I basically doubt about everything that I do, everything that I think, everything that I feel like doing, everything that is going on. And right now, this is what it is. And I am recording myself because I want to be able to look back at this and tell myself that I was wrong, that I did well not listening to the anxiety and not responding to the anxious thoughts. And I guess it's a way for me to kind of hold myself accountable, kind of, because I'm like, and if I say it, then I have to do it. And yeah, I don't know. I just, this whole writing a book thing has been something that I've wanted for the past 5 years, maybe. And a lot of people have told me about doing it, and I've told myself, yeah, I can do it. But as I'm editing this and I'm reading what I wrote, I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't, maybe it's not as great, maybe this, maybe that. But then at the same time, I have the other side of me, the side that speaks to God and with God, that's more like, this is exactly the problem. You haven't been doing things because you hate on the things before even finishing them. Like, before they even happen, you just sit down and tell yourself about how much of a fail it is going to be. And it's just, eesh. It's a tough nut to crack. It's a really rough patch for me to remove, like that. That fear, that feeling actually of, it's not good enough to be a thing. It's not good enough to exist. It's not good enough for me to go through with this. And as much as I like to tell myself that I have been created by the Most High, that I have been precisely thought of, I have been greatly thought about before being created. As much as I like to tell myself that, I still have that thing in the back of my mind where I'm like, yes, but is that really enough? Is it really as good as I think it is? I don't know. But if I don't do it, I will never know. I will never find out. And it's going to stay in my head, and it's going to keep bothering me because I'm going to keep thinking about um how great it could have been, and how nice it could have been to do it, um how how much I wanted to do it, and I didn't do anything. And since I'm 18, this is what has been going on. Since I'm 18, that's what I've been telling myself. That's the feeling I've been feeling. That's the fear I've been having. And I'm doing this video to shut it down, because I usually have the fear and I just close myself off and I just don't do anything, and I don't talk to anyone, and I don't tell my friends. And whenever someone asks me how is my thing doing, I'm just like, yeah, I'm busy. I don't really have time to do it. I do have time. I just don't have the confidence. I do have time. I just don't think it's worth it. I do have time. I just am scared. And I'm tired of that. And by doing this is actually helping me voice my anxiety and not keep it inside. And I don't want it to stay in my mind and just like keep playing. So here we are. I'm really sorry for putting that on you, and for venting, I guess. But I've always said that I've wanted to be honest with you as much as I want to be honest with myself. And this is me being honest with you, but mostly with myself. Because quite frankly, I can be quite... I can be quite mean sometimes to myself. And I can say quite diminishing things to myself. And it's just, I don't think I deserve it. I don't think it's nice to me, right? So I like to do this. Have this kind of moment where I basically am honestly reminding myself that I am not that bad at whatever thing I'm passionate about. I may need to work. I may need to perfect it. I may need to correct a lot of things. It is a lot of work, but I'm not bad, you know? In this life, you can do anything if you put your mind to it and if you put in the work. I've been trying to put in the work, but the mind isn't following. But recently, the mind have been trying to follow up a little bit more, right? Because I'm writing it. Before it was just a thing where I would say I wanna do it. I never did. And I would talk about how much I think about it. I would talk about how good it would be, but I never did it. But now I am actually doing it. I am actually writing it. I am actually posing actions. So I guess it's a start. It's a start, and I like the start, and I'm grateful that I'm grateful that I believe in God enough to believe that He has done good things inside of me, and that I will be able to finish what I started, because he always finishes what he starts, and he's just not gonna let me, not finish. So yeah. Oof, that feels good. That feels really good. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I know I yap a lot, but sometimes I just need to let it out. So thank you for listening and for being here with me. And let's stay tuned. Okay? Let's stay tuned. Bye.